Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Apolxgy, and it is officially March 15th, 2025. Congratulations to all of y'all that's made it. And today we're gonna be covering a little bit of the history of Dreamville Festival. As you all know, this is the 5th and final year Dreamville will be a thing, the Dreamville Festival. So we're gonna go through a couple of different highlights and things of that nature leading up to the release of the lineup, which I believe is Monday, March 17th. Look, if y'all excited for this shit, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Right off the bat, I want to share a little bit about what I think is going to happen when it comes to Dreamville 2025. I will be in attendance, so if you guys do see me there, and if you do end up coming out, stop by and say hey, because I do like meeting and greeting new, subscribers or whatever the case may be, new people in my life, period. Now, I think in 2025, Dreamville Fest, there's a couple of things that could take place. Let me know if I'm tripping. We could have J. Cole announce his final album. We could have, on top of him announcing his final album, we might also get one of the biggest lineups that Dreamville has ever had. So if you're seeing this before the release of the lineup, please drop your thoughts down in the comment section below and let me know who you think or who you would want on Dreamville 2025 Festival lineup. Now, let's take it back to the very beginning, all the way back where Hurricane Florence hit in 2019. J. Cole's journey began April 2019. The 5th and the 6th, the first ever inaugural Dreamville Festival, which kind of was a testament to the resilience of the community here in North Carolina, where fans kind of packed out and rushed into Dorothea Dix Park, where Dreamville Festival takes place every single year. And let me tell you, it was an electrifying performance by J. Cole. I believe I didn't go to Dreamville Festival 2019, but I think some of the big names that were there were SZA, Big Sean, and 21 Savage. In 2019, I believe the end of the very first Dreamville Festival, it was something special. J. Cole closed out the festival with one of his biggest hits of all time, No Role Models, and I believe led up to Middle Child. And it was such a special experience from all the friends that I've had go to Dreamville 2019, and from what I was able to gather, they told me that the crowd was just in awe as the sky lit up with fireworks. And as you know, some of these songs J. Cole does emit so much emotion that the crowd was just in this awestruck moment. It was truly beautiful. If you've never been to a Dreamville Festival, trust me, it's well worth the wait and it's well worth the money. Now, moving on, because of the virus that hit us in late 2019, we had no Dreamville Festival in 2020 and 2021. But let me tell you something, in 2022, the triumphant return of Dreamville Festival took place. After a 2-year hiatus due to the pandemic, Dreamville came roaring back in 2022. This time, J. Cole was joined by Lil Baby, Kehlani, and Wale. Kehlani's soulful performance was always a sight to see, as if you've ever seen Kehlani, you know she is one of the best performers ever. Lil Baby's high energy set the mood instantly for the backdrop of what was to come in Dreamville 2022, and as you know, he did perform his hit song at the time, Drip Too Hard, which lit the crowd on fire, as Lil Baby did have the game in a chokehold for quite a while, especially when it comes to Drip Too Hard. A lot of people was busting out. Now, the theme, as there always is a theme for each Dreamville Festival, is yes, not only the triumphant return of the festival, but it was of unity, with J. Cole delivering one of his heartfelt renditions of Love Yours that resonated deeply with the audience. As you know, coming off of the pandemic, so many people, rest in peace, have lost their loved ones. They lost some of their close friends. They lost co-workers. It was just a devastating past 2 years. And for us to come to Dreamville 2022, let me tell you, it was definitely a weight lifted off the shoulders. As you know, J. Cole definitely wanted to put on a show and give back to the people that were at a loss when it comes to recent events. I really and truly do hope that brought a lot of closure for the events that had taken place with the pandemic the years previous. Now let's move on to my favorite Dreamville festival, one that I had first went to, which was Dreamville 2023. And as you see, I am wearing, I don't know if y'all was able to see that, I might have just mooned y'all, but Dreamville 2023 was bigger and bolder than ever before. And why, may you ask? Well, 2023 was all about diversity and collaboration. The lineup expanded to include global stars like Burna Boy, Drake, Summer Walker. When it comes to highlights, we had Burna Boy playing and with his Afrobeat anthem Last and Drake surprising the fan with his classics like God's Plan. When it comes to highlights, nothing beats the Little Dirk concert that went on at that fucking festival. When I tell you, there's normally like a split of crowds, one at one stage waiting and one at the other. When they heard Dirk come on at the Sunflower stage, everybody rushed from one side of the field all the way over to the Sunflower stage just to see Dirk, because Dirk was that performance was crazy. Let me tell you, that was probably one of my favorite highlights. I know I was sitting there rapping a bunch of songs. Bro, I was right there with him. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then we had Burna Boy, who definitely was putting on quite a decent show. And you know, Dreamville and JID always do their thing when they get on stage. But as y'all know, he did bring Drake out, and Drake kind of did bring a special guest with him. Now, I didn't stay for the Drake concert, as the person I was with didn't necessarily want to stay. Our feet were hurting, and it was our very first Dreamville. We didn't prepare properly, so we did leave. But on the way out, trust me, I was punching the air when I heard Lil Uzi Vert come out singing his hit song, I Just Wanna Rock. Man, let me tell you, I wanted to turn around and go back inside so bad, but listen, once you're out, you're out. Once you're in, okay? We went ahead and wrapped that up with J. Cole's nostalgic A Tale of Two Cities. And also he followed up with Wet Dreams, as of course everybody wants to hear Wet Dreams, which really emphasized the community as everybody was coming together to sing that song. If you've ever seen a playback of Dreamville, you will definitely hear everybody singing along to that song. So 2023 was personally my favorite year, and to take a break from all the shenanigans, I want to hear, if you've ever been to Dreamville Festival, which Dreamville was your favorite? And if you're going to this new one, I want to know what you are expecting, because trust, we're gonna have some videos coming out about the whole experience and what you should be looking out for. Now let's move on to 2024, the record-breaking year for Dreamville Festival. 2024 set a new standard, welcoming over 104,000 fans from all 50 states, more than 20 countries. Headliners included Nicki Minaj, 50 Cent, SZA. It was just a sight to behold. Sexy Red was also there, and let me tell you, when I was getting my hoodie, which wasn't as fire as this one, I had a gripe about that hoodie, by the way. That hoodie is fire. It's like brown and yellow, but at the same time, it doesn't have the lineup or anything. Bro, we're not even gonna get into that, okay? But as I was in line getting my hoodie, Sexy Red came on stage, and let me tell you, her bass was jumping. Boy, I was in that line, and the whole scaffolding that was holding up the tents for like the vendors was shaking. Nobody could hear. We couldn't communicate. It was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. But Nikki also performed. She had a very fiery set when she performed Super Bass and Moment for Life. And SZA also came back and captivated the audience with Kill Bill and The Weeknd, one of her songs. And I believe she also played some songs off of her new album at the time, which I truly enjoyed, because although I'm not a deep SZA fan, she does have some good pops. I'm not gonna lie, we was sitting there thriving. I met some good friends during Dreamville 2024. Storm, the homie Cam, bro. We had there's so many people that if I ever get the chance to meet again, trust it will be on and popping. Now, because of that, we did a little fun fact, a little teaser to the next video. We did push up to the front of the J. Cole crowd. We stayed put. We didn't go watch any other performance midway through the day and just focused on getting as close to the stage as possible. Because if you're close to the stage, you're able to get t-shirts, which I ended up getting a t-shirt because they threw one into the crowd and I mossed a little girl. I shouldn't have done that, but I got a t-shirt, and we got good videos, which if I can find some good footage, I will definitely put some in the coming clips. But J. Cole once again stole the show when he brought everybody out on stage. And I mean, you had what's that boy's name from London that rap real good? I forgot his name. He came out and he was rapping. You know, he had the whole Dreamville out there too. You know, they was rapping and stuff, and I think that was a precursor to what the final chapter was gonna be, as we did have J. Cole kind of hint towards next year being the last year, as he is getting older and he's not able to keep up with the times and things of that nature. But of course, Raleigh was on fire that night. I went with some friends. We had fireworks displays all up in the air. People was going crazy. Everybody was rapping. If you come to a Dreamville festival, make sure you're ready to rap. Make sure you're ready to rap. Because boy. Okay, let me go ahead and clear up the air. I think it was one of the best Dreamville festivals. I would rank it at probably number 3, I would say, because there are so many other good ones. But now that we're done with the record-breaking year of 2024, let's move on to the final chapter of 2025. 2025 Dreamville Festival, the lineup will be announced Monday, March 17th. I am so ready for this. I think this grand finale promises to honor everything that makes Dreamville special, from the music to the unity and a deep love of North Carolina and its culture. Now, as we did speak about before, we had people from all over the city come to Raleigh, North Carolina. But if you're not familiar, there are not a lot of concerts that are played in Raleigh, or concerts that are played in Fayetteville, which is where me and J. Cole are from. So the love for the city is exponential, as so much pours into the profits that most of these businesses make. The city is just jumping, man. The lineup is still a mystery as of right now, but I am certain that J. Cole will come through, as he always does, with a very good lineup. We did have Chris Brown call out last year, but I'm very confident that we will have a good group coming into 2025. So I don't have too much to say about 2025 Dreamville Fest. As I stated before, we have a video coming out highlighting and potentially going over some things when it comes to 2025. I will be recording in Dreamville, so if you want to stay tuned for that, please drop a like down below and sub to the channel, as I will be putting out as much Dreamville content as I can. I just want to thank all of you for stopping by and checking out this video. If you're excited for Dreamville Festival, let me know, because I am super excited. I'm ready to see what the lineup is, and of course we're going to keep covering it. So With that being said, I just want y'all to stay safe out there. If you're traveling to North Carolina for Dreamville Festival, stay on the lookout. Make sure you get what you need to get in order to be comfortable and to vibe out for Dreamville Festival and have a great time. Okay, it's been your boy Apolxgy, and I'm out. Peace.